We're going to look at a few more applications of linear functions. Here we're going to talk about some headwinds, and if we were flying with the wind, we would actually be going faster. And this would be very similar if you had a boat problem and you were either going upstream or downstream. So anytime you're going with the wind or downstream, the wind is helping you. It's going to make you go faster, the stream. If you're going against the wind, a headwind, or you're going upstream, it's going to slow you down. Now the other thing we're going to need for these type of distance problems is the fact that distance equals rate times time. Okay? So it says an airplane travels 380 miles per hour in still air and then encounters a 32 mile per hour headwind. How long will it take the plane to travel 1392 miles into the wind? Okay, so the headwind and into the wind is the same thing. What we're looking for here is our time. It says how long. Okay, now we know the distance we want to talk about is 1,392 miles. And what we need to be careful about here is our rate. Now the headwind is slowing us down, so we're going to have to subtract that from our rate in still air. So we're told that it goes 380 miles in still air, but then our 32 mile headwind we're going to have to subtract. Okay, so here we can just do 380 subtract 32. So we have our total distance equals our speed 348 times our time. So now to find our time, we just need to divide both sides by 348. Okay, so we see that it takes us 4 hours. So we would say it takes the plane 4 hours to travel 1,392 miles. Okay, we've got one more application here. It says Windy City Cab Company charges $2.35 plus $1.50 per mile. If Jan's fare totaled $27.85, how many miles did she travel in the cab? Okay, so how many miles she went, that's going to be our variable, our x. Okay, so let's look here. The cab company charges $2.35 plus $1.50 per mile. So $2.35 plus $1.50 for every mile. So we're going to do $1.50 times the number of miles. And we know the total was $27.85. Okay, very simple linear equation to solve here. The first thing we're going to do is subtract 235 from each side. So we'll have 150x equals 25.50, and now we just need to divide both sides by the $1.50. So we see that she went a total of 17 miles. So we can say Jan traveled 17 miles in the cab.